think I'm forgetting something. Let's see. Well, this is going to be everything and the kitchen sink. Let's go. All right, we are back for episode number 4 of Help Me Fix My Ugly Lawn. Now, when we were here last, I was here with my boys, and we were going to get done then, at least a portion of it, what we're going to do today. Because today, we're going to throw everything at this lawn. The entire kitchen, everything but just shy of the kitchen sink. We're going to be putting the seed down. The wind was so bad when we were here last that we could not put the seed down. It would have just blown away, and anything else we would have tried to add, it would have just, wind would have caught it and just whipped it away, and it would have done us absolutely no good and been a complete waste. And then you'd be having seed grow where you don't want it growing. So we are back. We're good. We've got some outside help coming in. We're going to be able to get all the seed down, the dirt. We're going to throw everything at this today, just shy of the kitchen sink. So let's get going. Now we're going to be using this drop seeder. The drop seeder is going to be used around the outer perimeter of the lawn, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 passes with the drop seeder around every area, and then we're going to take the broadcast spreader and then just use those 2 loops as a buffer area for the broadcast spreader to spread it out. It'll get a little bit farther, we'll cover more area, and then we'll go back and forth, but we're going to use that trim pass to help buffer getting any seed in the flower beds, in the roadway, on the other side, outside the curb. But that's going to help us a lot. But let's go ahead and get this seed thrown down. Okay, so we've got our crew here to help. They have been generous enough to spend part of their Saturday to come help. Now, if they're like any of the kids that I'm used to, they're usually like, yeah, but we're not getting paid for this. At least that's what my kids say. But the thing I tell them is, when do you start paying rent? Then we'll talk about you getting paid. So we're going to work the dirt down into the canopy. We're taking the tractor with the bucket. We're getting everything spread into the piles. Hey, we're going to work things down into the...
Sorry. Don't interrupt me when I'm talking to Steve.
Take 2. So we're going to be working this dirt down into the canopy. They're going to be working really hard today. Now I've got this young man. he's coming in and fixing any of the low spots and staying ahead of us so that when we come through, we can just put the dirt down in the canopy as well. But we still have to seed this area. You might be asking yourself, Ryan, what exactly are you using a broom on grass for? And this is exactly what we're using it for. We're going to take it, we're going to work that dirt down into the canopy, and our goal is to get the blades of grass to start to poke through and work that dirt just a little bit farther in. So parents, keep in mind, they may not clean their room, but they're sweeping grass. Looking good, guys. Thank you. Okay, we are done with spreading the top dressing. That one was a real beast. That grass was a little thicker, and of course it's in better shape, so it was a little harder to spread the dirt around. Plus we had some issues that if you're gonna get top dressing, I think it's best that you get stuff that's completely sifted and doesn't have debris in it like rocks and stuff. But you know, when you're balling on a budget, you gotta do what you gotta do. So had a lot of great help from these kids. Thank you so very much for all your guys' help. I appreciate it, because I would have had to done it with Trent and it'd just been me and him, and I'm getting too old for that stuff. So many hands make light work, so thanks guys. All right guys, what do we think about those maxi paws? You got that right. They suck. I think they enjoyed that a little too much, but you know, a lot of hard work. Thank you guys for all your hard work. I appreciate it. Let's get the rest of this done. Okay, so now comes the point in time to where we throw everything down on this, including maybe the kitchen sink. So first, I know that we've already put some seed down, and I've been throwing a little seed down as we've been going along, but I'm going to put another round down because we are going to start with the seed. Put down, we'll probably have about 5 to 10 pounds left out of that 50-pound bag when we're done. Then we're going to put down the Fert, the GreenePop. We're going to put the Air-8 and the RGS down. We're going to put the Hydretain down. We're then going to put peat moss over everything. And then we're going to throw Tenacity down to make sure that we're trying to ward off any of the weeds and issues that we might have there. So let's get this going. All right, next thing we're going to put down is Hydretain. This will help us get through these drought seasons. It will help as we are watering to help retain the water in the soil. It's going to go down. This says it covers, this 40-pound bag says it covers 14,800 square feet, but that's at the 2.7 rate. We're going to use the entire bag for the 9,500 square feet that we've got, because we're going to go just a little bit heavier, and we're going to get it down, and we're going to make sure that this thing is dialed in. Right, Mick? Okay, we'll use that one. All right, we are going to switch a couple things up real quick. We're going to put the peat moss down because we want to make sure that that's down. We have some daylight left, but we want to make sure that's down and over with. And then the rest of the stuff is really, really easy and won't take much time at all, but we want to make sure we're not running ourselves out of time. But that being said, we got 30 bales come on, right here of peat moss from our good friends at Lowe's. We did not, it was not donated, it was paid for, straight up. Normal price, no price break. But from what I understand, they got 75 bales in and we took 30 of them. So I think there's probably some folks that weren't too excited if they go to their local Lowe's and look for some peat moss. There ain't gonna be any. So, but we've got it. We're gonna put it down. This is my first time ever putting peat moss down with a roller, and thank you to Jeremy of the Greener Lawn for lending me his peat moss spreader. I promised I'd bring it back without even a scratch.
You know, I know what she means. I'll take good care of her. She won't get a scratch. All right?
I got your promise. Not a scratch.
Okay, so we're done with the peat moss and we are starting to run out of daylight, so we're just going to make this really quick. We are mixing the RGS and the Air-8. The RGS we're going to use at 3 ounces per 1,000. We are also going to take the Air-8 at the maximum level of 9 ounces per 1,000. And we added some Cytogro in there at 2 ounces per 1,000. And we're going to both double backpack it, get it all completely done. And we're going to just time lapse this for the sake of time. Hey, quit peeking. It's not done yet. Hey everybody, just wanted to do a quick reminder about our 2022 subscriber giveaway. We are giving away 2 dethatchers that have been featured in some of my previous comparison videos. At the 2,500 subscriber mark, we're going to give away the Lawn Master Dethatcher Scarifier, and at the 3,000 subscriber mark, we're going to give away the AJ801E Dethatcher Scarifier as well. To be eligible, all you need to do is be a subscriber, go in and like the video for the comparison of the Works Dethatcher, the Sunjoe 805E, and the Lawn Master Dethatcher Scarifier. Please leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, and when we get those 2 subscriber marks, we'll announce the giveaway winner. I'm really excited to be able to give back to the community for all the likes, the shares, the subscribes, and all the love that has been given to the channel this year. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.